just off of Highway 27 between Herman and Rockwood.
Serving Anderson, Roane, and Morgan counties, you're watching the Channel 12 Evening News on BBB Communications Cable Channel 12. And now your Roane County News.
A little past 5:30. Thanks for joining us on Channel 12's local newscast. I'm Dudley Evans. Hope you had a good day so far. That's kind of a wet, windy Friday, February 16th. But it's calming down a little bit now. I think we'll see drier conditions for the remainder of the evening. Say after 8 o'clock, but right now, let's take a look at the radar. And it looks like, again, there's showers starting to break up now as they cross the Sequatchie Valley. And that's coming, of course, out of Dunlap into Dayton, Tennessee. Of course, the Walden's Ridge Range, which runs up to Pikeville. And near Crossville, the plateau, of course, that's kind of breaking up things right now. So drier conditions for the rest of the evening. Right now, light rain still falling in areas, 50 degrees, humidity 89%. The winds are calm as they were pretty brisk earlier today. Barometric pressure 30.11, dew point 47. Tonight we'll see an 80% chance, a 60% chance of rain showers before 8. Thus we'll see them continue to roll through. Cloudy otherwise near 41 overnight. Tomorrow, most of us, about all of us, 100% chance of everybody getting some rain tomorrow. Between a half and 3/4 of an inch possible on a wet Saturday, so get ready for that, as temperatures will be near 50 as well. We're on the 5-day forecast, taking you through the weekend in just a few minutes. In news for today, first up, our arrest reports from the Sheriff's Office. Yesterday afternoon, a Roane deputy responded to the report of a suspicious female walking on Mountain View Road near Rockwood upon the arrival. He spoke with Brittany Cooper, who was covered with mud and had a large red blue mark on her right cheek, as well as other marks upon her head. Miss Cooper admitted to having been involved in a domestic assault situation with her boyfriend, Andrew Anderson. Miss Cooper stated that they were involved in an argument and he had called her a name. She stated that she, of course, open-handed smacked him in the back of the head lightly, and then he threw her into the mud and struck her several times in the face and head area. Miss Cooper was transported back to the residence where the assault took place, and after checking the residence and Mr. Anderson's mother's residence, his mother stated that he fled into the woods where when the officers arrived. As deputies were leaving, deputies observed this person, Mr. Andrew Jackson Anderson, return to his mother's residence. Captain Hahn and the other deputies made contact with him. During the investigation, he did admit to striking Miss Cooper in the right cheek with a closed fist. Due to the injuries observed on Miss Cooper, Andrew Jackson Anderson was placed under arrest for domestic assault. Ms. Cooper was transported to Rockwood city limits, where she was going to call a friend to pick her up. Thursday about 3:30 yesterday afternoon, Hill Bonding Company transported a Mr. Justin Blake Hunter, seen here, to the Roane County Detention Facility. Mr. Hunter is showing one active warrant out of Roane County General Sessions Court for the offense of failure to appear in court. Justin Hunter was taken into custody, booked, and processed on that offense within the Roane County Jail. Kingston police arrested a man last night after his involvement with drugs and being around minors while in the possession of those drugs. All the details are not in, but we do know that Michael Todd Cox, seen here, Michael Cox, 41, 310 East Spring Street, Kingston, did get charged with simple possession or casual exchange, and also four counts of contributing to the delinquency of a minor. He was released earlier today from the jail. At about 2 o'clock early this morning, Sergeant Grigsby was dispatched to a report of an overdue motorist at 546 Old Valley Road north of Harriman. Central advised that the original complainant of Miss Dorothy Mae Spears was requesting to speak with an officer, and further advised that Miss Spears was showing an outstanding warrant for her arrest and had confirmed that the warrant was in hand. Now, upon arrival on the scene, he made contact with Miss Spears, seen here in the front yard of the residence. She advised the officer that the subject's reference to in the original complaint had already been located to her satisfaction, so she didn't need the officers. It was confirmed by name and date of birth, however, that Miss Spears had an outstanding warrant in hand for her arrest, so she called the law to check on her kids, apparently, and then went to jail herself on the charge of failure to appear. Dorothy Spears arrested and again transported to the jail without incident, where she was turned over to the corrections staff for processing, according to the report. And while on patrol on Thursday afternoon, Deputy Nelson noticed Mr. Ronald Rader, seen here as a passenger in a vehicle, as Corporal Nelson made a traffic stop on Highway 70 at 58 in Kingston, and after a check from dispatch on this person, found that he had an active warrant for violation of his probation in hand at the sheriff's office. At this point, he placed Mr. Rader under arrest, and Sergeant Grigsby transported him to the Roane County Jail. Well, the urgent pain care clinics opened up in Rockwood today. We'll be back to talk about that, show you some video of that from that grand opening today, as again the new clinic in Rockwood opens up. More in a moment.
Reno Sporting Goods, your first choice for sports equipment. On the court, on the field, or in the stands, Reno's has the brand names you want. All the latest from Adidas, Under Armour, and more. From custom embroidery to screen printing, it's all about the game. For over 30 years, Reno Sporting Goods.
The Harriman Utility Board provides electric, gas, water, and sewer services for the city of Harriman, as well as most of Roane and Morgan counties. Recent major projects include an upgrade of our 161 kilovolt electric substation. Another ongoing project is the rehabilitation of an antiquated sewer system, including an upgrade of our wastewater treatment plant. These projects will improve the quality and reliability of these services and meet state and federal requirements. For more information, visit our website at hub-tn.com or call us at 865-882-3242.
Evans Mortuary has been serving the needs of families in and around Roane County since 1976. As established members of our hometown community, we understand the security of dealing with people you know you can trust. We build our reputation on this trust. The Evans family appreciates the confidence the community has expressed in us over the years and will constantly strive to earn that favor. Evans Mortuary, 805 North Gateway.
In today's world, you don't stay in business long without providing exceptional customer service. The Duff family has been providing exceptional customer service for over 44 years. Our customers rate us highly, as shown by the fact we're the only dealer in Tennessee to have earned the Subaru Stellar Care Award for customer satisfaction 6 years in a row. Check our online reviews or ask your friends. They'll tell you to come to Earl Duff Subaru, where buying is a pleasure.
Choose financing as low as 0% for 63 months on all new 2018 Outback models at Earl Duff Subaru in Harriman.
Roane Metals Group has been serving East Tennessee for decades. Locally owned and operated with convenient hours of operation, Roane Metals buys all types of scrap metal. Nothing's too big or too small. Still have that clunker sitting around? We've been buying them for years. Roane Metals Group are specialists in industrial scrap. We have what it takes to get any size job done. Roane Metals urges you to recycle responsibly. Scrap with only licensed dealers, a member of the TSRA and the ISRI. Roane Metals Group. Turn that scrap into cash.
Welcome back. As mentioned on this Friday, a new healthcare walk-in clinic facility originally opened its doors to patients in Roane County at noon today with a ribbon cutting and grand opening with refreshments. With this location, fast-paced urgent care in Rockwood. The new facility is located in the Walmart Shopping Center development. The Roane County Chamber of Commerce hosted today's event with at least 100 in attendance. CEO of Roane Alliance, Wade Cresswell, opened up the welcome to the facility today.
Up something we've been anticipating ever since we heard that you were coming to Rockwood, and that's fast-paced urgent care clinic. So we're so excited for this opportunity. We want to thank you for being a part of this community. This meets a very urgent need, not to be redundant, not to be, no pun intended. But it does. It meets an urgent need in this community. So you have chosen very wisely. I think you'll be very busy from day one. So from the Roane Chamber's perspective, we're here to support you in anything that you need to help you be successful in this community.
Although the new urgent care facility, fast-paced urgent care, will not officially open until tomorrow, Marketing Director for Fast-Paced Urgent Care, Grant Hart, took time to thank all who attended today.
We all want to say thank you for coming despite the rainy weather. It's a pleasure to be here in Rockwood. I know it's definitely a needed service in this town. This is clinic number 64 for Fast Pace. That's very exciting. Yesterday was, I interviewed 5 years ago yesterday for this, to work here, and it's very special. This is, Fast Pace is a special place, and there's great people that work very hard. I'm very blessed to be a part of it.
Rockwood council members and Mayor Miller were on hand to assist in cutting the ribbon. And we had a chance to speak with Mayor Miller about this new business outside of the crowded room inside. He had these comments.
To have this fast-paced urgent care here in town, it's going to help so many people.
Oh, there's no question about it. You know, they do an excellent job. This is the 64th. This is 64th one they've opened, and it's going to be an outstanding thing for our community. It's really going to help us. People, you know, 7 days a week, and that's really going to make it good. And I'm really excited. I think it's going to be a great thing for not only Rockwood, but for this whole county.
Fast-paced urgent care offers patients the convenience of short wait times and the ability to be seen by a provider without an appointment. They offer a wide variety of treatment options that include health screenings and tests, minor injuries, skin conditions, and diagnostics, providing much more than urgent care. Take advantage of their broad range of employer services to help keep your business moving forward as well. At Fast-Paced Urgent Care, they are able to help you manage conditions such as acid reflux, asthma, diabetes, blood pressure, cholesterol, and much, much more. Fast-Paced strives to keep its patients healthy by promoting health and wellness through screenings and tests, routine physicals, and vaccines. Now, of course, they also do the TDOT physicals as well. The truck drivers have to get those, and people who get CDL license, so keep that in mind. Quick note, Oliver Springs Town Council members met last night at City Hall. Under new business, the council approved the resolution for their GRW Engineering Services to provide assistance in the preparation and implementation of their CDBG grant program. They did discuss as well last night their chicken ordinance, as the town does allow chickens, 6 of those, and a rooster on one location, providing the neighbors agreed. Well, that changed last night as Mayor Mason, or excuse me, City Manager Mason discussed this and adding this change to their ordinance.
This is an ordinance that was passed December 15th of 2016, and we've had some complaints and some that we might need to change one small part of this ordinance. Everything will read the exact same as what you all passed back in December a year ago, with the exception, when I retyped this, I found the word city, and I changed it to town. I don't remember, I think it's in section A, so that's different. And then in section G, an annual permit is required to keep chickens. In the current ordinance that we're operating under right now, it then goes in that the neighbors have to sign off on approval before you can have chickens on your property. I'm not real sure how legal that is. So we deleted that section. Everything else reads the same.
As now, if you want chickens in your yard to raise those laying hens only, you can contact the City of Oliver Springs and they'll get you the permit. Again, the neighbors do not have to sign off on that right as we speak. Mayor Cecil Crowe said a low bid came in for the second phase of the town's sewer plant reconditioning and some sewer replacement lines. He said $3.6 million was the low bid from a company out of Cookeville that got great accolades from others who have used them before. He says the City Council did approve that last night to let GRW make sure they do meet the specs before they submit it finally. He says this will help the city get rid of that moratorium where they cannot add any new customers at this time.
Relaxation on the moratorium.
And we should say as well that the moratorium has been on the City of Oliver Springs for some 4 years now, where they cannot add any sewer additional water to their plant until it gets repaired. That's the reason that he's so happy about that. We'll try to get that a little bit later for you on Monday. That replay will be on here on TV 12 first thing in the morning at 10 a.m. if you want to see the entire meeting. More news in a moment. Stay with us.
We treat you like family at RMG. Bring your junk, cars, aluminum cans. We buy it on the spot and we pay you a lot. We treat you like family at RMG. Yeah, we treat you like family at RMG. We treat you like family.
Rome Metals is located just off of Highway 27 between Harriman and Rockwood.
Smooth cutting, and now even smoother riding. That's the Simplicity Lawn and Garden Tractors, now with suspension. That's right. Simplicity is introducing suspension for residential lawn and garden tractors. The Suspension Comfort System.
S.L. Bowman & Sons, 524 North Front Street in Rockwood. Call 865-354-0600.
In today's world, you don't stay in business long without providing exceptional customer service. The Duff family has been providing exceptional customer service for over 44 years. Our customers rate us highly, as shown by the fact we're the only dealer in Tennessee to have earned the Subaru Stellar Care Award for customer satisfaction 6 years in a row. Check our online reviews or ask your friends. They'll tell you to come to Earl Duff Subaru, where buying is a pleasure.
Choose financing as low as 0% for 63 months on all new 2018 Outback models at Earl Duff Subaru in Harriman. The Harriman Utility Board provides electric, gas, water, and sewer services for the city of Harriman, as well as most of Roane and Morgan counties. Recent major projects include an upgrade of our 161 kilovolt electric substation. Another ongoing project is the rehabilitation of an antiquated sewer system, including an upgrade of our wastewater treatment plant. These projects will improve the quality and reliability of these services and meet state and federal requirements. For more information, visit our website at hub-tn.com or call us at 865-882-3242.
Evans Mortuary has been serving the needs of families in and around Roane County since 1976. As established members of our hometown community, we understand the security of dealing with people you know you can trust. We build our reputation on this trust. The Evans family appreciates the confidence the community has expressed in us over the years and will constantly strive to earn that favor. Evans Mortuary, 805 North Gateway.
February 16, 1862. A blow to the breakaway South during the Civil War. Some 14,000 Confederate soldiers surrendered to Union forces in the Battle of Fort Donelson, Tennessee. 2002.
Families from Walker County and around the world have been horrified to learn that their loved ones may not have been properly laid to rest.
Authorities in Georgia arrest a crematory operator after hundreds of decomposing corpses are found stacked in storage sheds and in the surrounding woods. The operator, Ray Brent Marsh, later pleads guilty and gets a dozen years behind bars. 1987. John Demjanjuk goes on trial in Jerusalem, accused of being the Nazi concentration camp guard known as Ivan the Terrible. Demjanjuk is later convicted, but Israel's Supreme Court overturns that conviction. 1968. America gets the first 911 call, a successful test of the emergency phone number in Havyville, Alabama. And 2005.
It's all about greed and people wanting to keep their profits. I really don't have any sympathy for the owners or for the players.
The NHL scraps what's left of its season, already decimated by a lockout over a salary cap for its players. Today in history, February 16th, Mike Gracia, The Associated Press.
Thanks for joining us on Friday's edition. Been a little behind today. Everything I've done today has been having to wait. It's just been one of them Fridays. Matter of fact, it's been the week, just about, but we're going to make it. It's Friday. Right, Dylan? That's right. Brad's team won last night, so he's happy. As Cofield won, we'll talk more about that in a moment. So a lot of happiness out there in the area, in the world, here locally. Of course, we still remember those who lost their life in that terrible shooting this past couple days ago in Florida. Moving on to our radar out there, again, the coverage area right now showing some signs of a little break in the action. There's a light rain right now. We'll get a break for the rest of the evening probably. Better stay wet for a couple more hours with some drizzle and stuff out there moving through, and then tomorrow more rain expected. So with that right now, some light rain, fog, and mist outside. Starting to see it diminish a little bit. Pretty windy earlier today, wasn't it? Wow, it's just windy. 50 degrees today. That was our high. Humidity, 89%. And the winds are calm. Barometric pressure 30.11, dew point 47. 60% chance of rain before 8 o'clock tonight, otherwise it starts drying up. About 41 overnight with cloudy conditions. And then Sets the stage on tomorrow's rain, 100% chance of rain tomorrow after 11. And then for Saturday night, rain still likely, even before 8. Low near 40 tomorrow night. Still a 90% chance of Saturday evening showers. Sunday, mostly sunny with a high near about 62. So not bad on Sunday. As we'll be on the road. Sunday night showers likely, mainly after 1 in the morning. Otherwise, mostly cloudy with a low near 50. Chance of rain is 60%. Washington's birthday, 60% chance of showers as well on Monday. It's a national holiday. Mostly cloudy otherwise, high near 68 degrees. Most government offices and banks will be closed on Monday, and schools out as well. Monday night, a 30% chance of showers, mainly before, say, 8 o'clock. Mostly cloudy otherwise 56. Tuesday, 20% chance of showers, and that takes you through the 5-day forecast there as that chance of rain continues into Wednesday this week. Moving to sports today, the Oak Ridge High School track team has its annual Pancake Breakfast fundraiser coming up tomorrow, Saturday, February 17th. So we'll help them out. The fundraiser is scheduled from about 8 o'clock in the morning till 10 at the First United Methodist Church here in Oak Ridge. Funds from the breakfast will help support team travel and activities. High school basketball, the district boys basketball tournaments continued on Thursday night in District 3 single A. The Cofield Yellow Jackets knocked out Oneida pretty effectively 64-42. And the Rockwood Tigers, a big win over Wartburg last night, 48-39. In District 3 AAA, Anderson County eliminated Clinton 61-46 and advanced to the district semis and will face Oak Ridge tonight, 8:30 at Halls. Powell eliminates Central 62-47 and advanced to the semis to face Carnes at 7. The Division III AAA semis for the girls will also be played at Halls tonight, beginning with Oak Ridge tangling with Powell. That began at 4 today, followed at about nearly 5:30 today by Clinton and Campbell County girls. So hopefully some good wins there for our Anderson County teams. Lady Vols, boy, what a night last night. My heavens, what happened. Jamie Nard had a game-high 22 points, but it was not enough as number 11 Tennessee lost to Alabama 72-63 last night at Thompson-Boling Arena. The Lady Vols now 21-5 on the season, 9-4 in SEC. Came out on the losing end of a streaky game that saw leads and actually exchanged on 3 different double-digit runs. Tennessee had the advantage in the paint, out rebounding the Crimson Tide 45 rebounds to 39, but Alabama won the game behind a 42.6 field goal percentage. Lady Vols went like 8 minutes without hitting a basket. UT basketball, number 18 Tennessee is set for its first of 2 meetings in the final 5 games of the season against the Georgia Bulldogs tomorrow at the Stegeman Coliseum in Athens. The game will tip at 6 and will be televised live tomorrow night on the SEC network and streamed online as well. The Vols will be looking to win their 20th game of the year, which would mark the first time UT has achieved that feat since 2013 and 14 season, and the first time in the regular season since 2009 and 10. Of course, we know who was coach at that point. Bruce Pearl, whose Auburn Tigers are doing actually really well this year. UT baseball. Baseball season has officially arrived, as the rain has as well. Usually the scene or the site, as each year Tennessee tries to get games in and it rains them out. But as Tennessee opens its 2018 season, a 3-game series against Maryland. Actually this evening through Sunday, weather permitting. For the first time in 4 years, the Vols will open the season at home as they welcome the Tarps to Lindsey Nelson Stadium. All 3 games of the series will be streamed on the SEC network and will feature live audio play-by-play on utsports.com. In softball news, the Tennessee softball team is back in action this weekend when it heads to Clearwater, Florida for the Michelle Smith Pediatric Cancer Invitational Tournament there. The Lady Vols will play a 5-game slate over 3 days, starting with a top 25 matchup against number 19 Oklahoma State. That'll be this evening. UT will also take on UMass Lowell, Florida's Atlantic tournament, host South Florida, and Marshall as well will be played by the Vols. All games will be played at the Eddie C. Moore Softball Complex. Tennessee comes into the Michelle Smith Invitational with a 6-0 record after sweeping last weekend's Kajikawa Classic in Tempe, Arizona. They are looking good this year. That's sports. Now time for field announcements. Harold Hall, age 81 of Harriman, passing away Wednesday. Mr. Harold Hall. He passed away at home. The family to receive friends Monday this coming week, 5 to 7 at Davis Funeral Home in Harriman. Funeral will follow at 7. Brother Mason Goodman officiating. Burl will be in the Piney Grove Cemetery on Tuesday, February 20th. Thelma Zarnacki, age 86, of Clinton, passed away Tuesday. Thelma Zarnacki, she passed away at her home. Visitation now 11 till 12 on Friday, February the 16th at St. Teresa Catholic Church. That's on Charles G. Severs Boulevard in Clinton. Funeral Mass will be at 12 Friday. Actually, it was at Friday earlier today at St. Teresa Catholic Church. Father Julius Ahu officiated. Interment will be, as was today, at 3 at the Grandview Memorial Gardens in Clinton. Jewel Darlene Hicks, that's Jewel Hooks. Jewel Darlene Hooks, age 74, Clinton, passed away Tuesday at Park West Medical Center in Knoxville. Visitation will be this evening, 5 till 7, at Hatmakers in Rocky Top. Funeral starts tonight at 7. In the chapel, the Reverend Greg Overton officiating. Family and friends will meet at Island Ford Cemetery on Saturday for 11 o'clock interment. Ray Taylor, 78, of Rockwood, passed away Monday at the Windridge Nursing Rehab in Crossville. Family now to receive friends starting this evening at 6. We'll go till 8 tonight at Evans Mortuary. Funeral will be held tomorrow, and that'll be at 10 in the morning at Evans. Reverend Charles Christopher officiating. Graveside and interment will follow in the Rome Memorial Gardens. Jack Homer Flincham, age 91, of Clinton, passed away Friday. Jack Flincham at Methodist Medical in Oak Ridge. The family will receive friends on Saturday, tomorrow, between the hours of 1 and 3 at Holly Gamble Funeral Home in Clinton, with funeral services to follow in the chapel. His graveside will follow his funeral service at Leach Cemetery. There will be a